In talking with you a little bit before we even started the recording today, we were talking about this next bullet point I want to ask you about, and that's learning
Yeah.
agility based on experiences that you've had in the past, applying the knowledge of what you've learned.
This notion, it sounds like an academic term, but we all have experienced this, right? We build on our experiences and we take that learning. And now we encounter something like a global pandemic. You're a small business owner, and like the rest of us, you never faced and confronted how you were going to maintain social distance, how you're going to be able to open your business and maintain these safety and health protocols while you're doing that. But maybe you dealt with another situation in the past and you can bring some of that knowledge forward, try to recognize, the differences and apply that knowledge. You have to be open and have what Carol Dweck called this kind of growth mindset. And her research is really, really interesting because she kind of categorizes people falling into one or two categories. Those people that kind of are open to and love new experiences and learning, they have a growth mindset, and those that have a fixed mindset, those that push back and are resistant to the opportunity to learn to do something new. Well, again, let's back up to our assumptions. It's a VUCA world. We're living in a VUCA world, volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Therefore, learning becomes a new imperative for small business owners because it's not like mom's business from the 50s anymore. We've got to adapt. We've got to be agile in our business structure. And so we have to have this ability to learn on the fly. But today, it's important for organizations to build learning agility. It's important for them to build a learning organization. Have you ever, as a business owner, sat back at the end of the day frustrated that maybe one of your team members didn't handle a particular experience with a client or a customer well, and you just shook your head because, we'd been down this road before. Hadn't we learned this lesson before? Why do we have to pay to learn it again? And this idea of building a learning organization is this idea about learning so we don't have to pay for that same lesson learned a second time. And it's really important because, Peter Senge in his book, The Fifth Discipline, talks a lot about this challenge. And he points to one person who comments something to the effect that learning is critically important in a VUCA world. In fact, learning is really faster than your competition, becomes the only source of sustainable competition. None of your competitors were facing the pandemic either for a second time. All of you were in the same, boat, so to speak. And so if we can learn faster than our competition, that's a source of competitive advantage, isn't it?